Dear Class of 2020, what a story your time at Holton has turned out to be, including plot twists and an ending that no one could have predicted. Starting way back in 4th grade when your beloved 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Dooling, died, you have faced challenges. You have weathered these challenges, learned from them, and continued to find positives in your experiences. Along the way, you've thoroughly embraced the Holton experience. You've engaged deeply with your academics, impressing your teachers with your commitment to learning, your inquisitiveness, and even in how you challenge us. You have an abiding commitment to social justice, a commitment that continued to push us right up until the very end when you painted the rock Black Lives Matter, raised over $7,000 for the NAACP, and rallied us to wear black at your parade in a show of solidarity and protest against the racial injustice exemplified by the murder of George Floyd and so many others. All along, and especially this year, you have pushed us to understand our students' experience much more fully than previously. You have proven to be courageous leaders, willing to speak truth to power. We owe you a huge debt of gratitude, and we, in turn, commit to continue working to make Holton a more equitable place. Similarly, one among you acted on her concerns about student mental health to organize a mental health awareness program that served both to educate the community and destigmatize mental health issues while also shining a spotlight on this critically important topic. This event will be another of your many legacies. You have also shown deep commitment to the Holton community as boosters, tour guides, peer counselors, harp leaders, blue-white captains, assistants with Wednesday late openings in lower school, coaches for Girls on the Run, mentors for students in our first lower school affinity group, diversity conference leaders, and any number of other ways. You were an extremely talented group, even by Holton standards. 3 of you played a sport all 12 seasons during upper school, 1 for 12 varsity seasons. 10 of you are planning to play sports in college. And let's not forget that you include 2 internationally ranked paddlers who are aiming for an Olympic bid and 2 synchronized skaters who likewise enjoy national stature. You took the field hockey team to ISL finals for the first time in 5 years. You helped us win cross-country championships for the first time in at least 15 years, along with many other successes in previous years. Who knows what you might have accomplished had we had a spring season. While you love to win, and many of you give a tremendous amount to your sports, you also play for enjoyment, for the unique relationships that grow from shared athletic pursuits, for being part of a team. To your great credit, you understand that aspect of athletics in a way that kept you committed to your teams, even as the possibility of a spring season faded and then disappeared altogether. You sing beautifully, dance with grace and expression, play any number of instruments with both heart and talent, and your theater prowess, both as techies and actors, encouraged your directors to undertake very ambitious productions, like Chicago and Peter and the Starcatcher, both of which were stunning and apt conclusions to your Holton theater careers. Your visual art also wows us, whether painting, photographs, or ceramics. As you've been away, I periodically go into the theater lobby and marvel at the portraits that still hang there. You have given so much of yourselves to various extracurricular activities, whether Mal UN, ITSAC, Scribe, Scroll, Scrolling, Scribbler, BSU, Spectrum, Asian Club, the South Asia Culture Club, Think Pink, and a host of others. You've started new organizations like Access, a club that promotes accessibility, and Support Our Troops. Your leadership in student government has also impressed us. You ground your actions in values. You're generous in spirit and mature beyond your years. Holton is stronger and better for your leadership. You're very creative, a quality that you reveal in many ways, including the class videos you have made, culminating with the one for Senior Spirit Day. That enterprise was undoubtedly bittersweet at best, but you produced the best senior video I've seen in 13 years. In many ways, that video exemplifies who you are as a class. You are unusually unified and supportive of one another. You are selfless. You are quirky, funny, and love a good story. You value tradition. You do the right thing, even when you don't feel like it. And above all, you're positive, even in a pandemic. You're also resilient, something these last few months certainly tested. You will never forget your lost senior spring. But hard though this has undoubtedly been, being you have learned and grown. At the senior send-off, one of you wisely gave this advice to younger students. It's okay not to always have the answers, not to know exactly what's going to happen. We can be confident in our preparation. That's strength, problem-solving, confidence, and resilience in a nutshell. Over your time at Holton, you have consistently risen to the occasion right up until the end. A teacher observed earlier this spring that we should all be grateful that the class of 2020 was the class that had to manage all the disruption and disappointment the pandemic brought. While none of us wished this for you, and we all deeply wish it didn't happen, we hope you can feel pride in who you are, in how you have handled setbacks and met challenges, and how you have pushed us to be better, and strong in the knowledge that you are prepared to go out into the world, a world vastly changed from even a few months ago, a world that badly needs the kinds of leaders you already are. Your story will continue as you keep finding a way or making one to make the world a better place.